Good morning, YouTube. So today we are 3 weeks out exactly, so it's Sunday. Today's my rest day. I'm just about to go for my fasted walk and then I'll do an hour on the stairs. But I'm going to take you through my low carb day. So you've seen my high carb days. Now I'm going to take you through my low carb days. But I did have a low weigh-in this morning, so whatever that was on the scales was the lowest I've been this whole prep. So I'll see you after I've had a coffee. This is how I rock up to the gym. And then, right? And then this is how I like to do cardio. So we've got 2 weeks today until peak week. So 3 weeks to the show, but 2 weeks till peak week. I'm not gonna lie, I'm on a struggle shoot today. I've done 54 minutes and I'm literally on level 9. Everyone knows me. I never have gone below 10 my whole prep. And today I did level 13 up until probably like 30-40 minutes, and then I've dropped it down to 9, which goes to show I really am struggling. But the worse you feel, the better you look. And if I was feeling fine, probably not lean enough. Scott did move my check-in forward. Usually I do check-ins every Wednesday, he moved it forward to Monday. But still getting the job done. We've burnt, I'll probably burn 600 calories. I've burnt 580 now. Getting it done.
Jesus, that looks even better. Fuck me dead, man. I probably should shut up, but wow.
Lip. Yeah, the shreds.
Great.
Let me feel it. Georgia has a high carb day today, and
My
I'm
first one in like
jealous.
7-8 weeks.
That's crazy. Yum. How many grams of oats?
80.
Fuck me. Yum. I'm gonna have 4 eggs. This is my first meal. I did a 45-minute fasted walk this morning. Had a long black. I did an hour on the stairs. What's the time?
11. 5 past 11.
Oh, 5 past 11. So this is my first meal. So 2 whole eggs and 2 egg whites with 40 grams of spinach. So no carbs, but it's fine. Also, if you don't already, add cinnamon onto your egg whites, and it literally makes it taste like a dessert. It is really good. We're on our way to the Taylor's holding like an IFBB posing workshop. So I think like 20 girls is going, which is a really good outcome.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's actually more nerve-wracking doing it in front of like a small group when someone's like literally just got their eyes on you, as opposed to doing it on stage. Because when you're on stage, like you can't see because you would know from dancing too. There's so many lights, you actually can't see the audience. Because I remember last year people were like, "Did you see me?" I'm like, no, you haven't. When you're up there, you actually have no idea what's going on.
And you're so like, I feel like as well when you are on stage, I mean, I haven't competed yet, but even just from like dancing, you kind of black out.
You do black out, and then you get off stage, you're like, what did I just
happened?
do?
Like, what's going on? Like, yeah.
Which is so annoying too, because you want to enjoy the moment on stage, but it literally just comes down to muscle memory. Like, you're doing those poses because that's just what you know. So that's why it's really good to practice every day. If you're someone who doesn't practice their posing, you get up there and you freak out.
Yeah. Sure.
But anyways, we wanted to talk about carbs because obviously I'm depleting right now. Today I'm on 60 grams of carbs. That's why I wanted to take you through my day. Obviously, being on 60 grams of carbs is not ideal. I feel like absolute shit today.
You are struggling today.
I am struggling today, and I never say it, but I am. Not struggling in regards to I'm being hungry, but my brain fog, I can't think straight. I'm fine when I'm around people I know, but when I'm like talking to someone who I don't really know, or I'm like getting introduced to someone, it's just like hard. It's just more like energy fatiguing, it's effort.
And I think as well with me though, like us being together when you are in this state, first of all, this isn't the second time we've been friends during a prep of yours, so I do know how you react to things like that. So it's as well, I feel like before you go into a prep, it's really important to have people around you who know you.
Yes.
And knowing how you respond to things. I'm someone who's I'm a people pleaser.
Yeah.
So even if I am on low carb, which I have been for 3-4 weeks, I will still try and be a people pleaser and do that.
And you are.
But I know that you are a different personality type to me.
Yeah.
And because I feel like
me,
some people would take offense to it.
Like me, you know me, I would just like snap at you.
And I'm like,
I don't actually mean
whatever.
that.
Like, I'm like, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, what a bitch, like we're gonna have a fight about it. No, like I understand her personality type. I understand the sport now that I'm doing it as well. Like,
I do think though that my snappiness is better than it was last prep.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Both of our last preps compared to the ones that we are in now are completely different.
100%.
And I think we're both responding. I haven't cried once this prep.
No.
From prep.
And Georgia's on higher carbs today.
Just
this is what I wanted to speak about, because I know a lot of my clients listen and watch my YouTube, and I give you guys high carb days, and you guys are like, why are you giving me high carb days?
Yes.
First of all, Georgia was really like she woke up just through the night really sore. To be honest, to me, I personally believe irrelevant. You're gonna wake up. No. But like I'm just saying, like I wake up really sore during the night. I've got cramps. Like you're actually in physical pain.
Yes.
When I give high carbs, you do it for a number of reasons. When training performance declines, which it is, you started lifting lighter. I've been struggling to maintain the weights. Like, we're not aiming for PBs at the moment. I can't maintain my weights. You can't maintain weights, which means she's just going to start lifting lighter. She's going to lose muscle tissue. Yeah. Give her carbs. Yeah. Obviously energy, fatigue, sleep.
My heart rate as well wasn't spiking, so
it's a big one on cardio.
On the Stairmaster today, my heart rate was not going above 115 the whole time. I think I maintained around a 111, which is not normal.
And which isn't a good indication either. It's like, if you actually just can't push yourself in cardio, then like what's the point? You're not doing much. So you do actually need some carbohydrates sometimes for functioning purposes. If you're someone in a diet and you're like, I want carbs because I'm hungry, that's
not a good enough. In my opinion, no, that's not a good enough reason. Yeah. To an extent.
Yeah. But if you're not dropping weight and you're really hungry, your training performance is fine, you're just wanting carbs because you're hungry, no, I don't care.
I agree. But I would say different.
But if someone's not prepping and they're just like in a diet, you also prescribe carbs to someone to prevent dieting fatigue. So if someone wants to has a goal or a deadline, I will sometimes implement carbs so that they can continue dieting for longer without experiencing fatigue. Yeah, and I feel like they're not yet. I feel like as well that's somewhat what justified my coach's explanation for my carbs today, which potentially may become a 2-day high carb. Can you quickly stop this so I can see where I forgot what we were saying. So do I. I think what I was saying is I don't know. I'm going so slow. I'm supposed to be 100. I was going 85.
I don't know what we were saying. I think it was, hold on. Okay, we remembered. So I am having only 1 day of high carbs at the moment.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it's just today, but I have been depleting and on low carb for, I'm going to say around 5 to 6 weeks without a high carb day. So it has been quite a while since I've had one. So it may be just today, it may be 2 days. But for me, the biggest indicator was my heart rate wasn't going up, my training, my performance. And I was noticing performance indicators always come first. Yeah. Remember that, guys. Like, a lot of the time a reason clients don't see success, whether it's in the gym, dieting, is because they're not willing to be uncomfortable. You do have to go through an uncomfortable position. You're going to be hungry. Same with like training. You can't expect to grow if you're not feeling uncomfortable during your sets. You can't just be going through the motions. So same thing. But it does get to a point where it can be like liberating. Like I feel like I was not able to, and there was physically in me, I haven't trained yet today, I'm going to be training tonight, but I would have been unable to train today. Yeah. Like for me to pick up something this morning, I was like, wow, okay, like I know that. Like opening a jar. I physically could not put the coffee press, the coffee machine, how you pull like the pod and you pull it down to pierce the pod. I couldn't do it. So I didn't have a coffee. If someone's just dieting, you obviously shouldn't.
In 2 kilometres, take the exit onto Blackburn Road.
Didn't think she was going to tell us.
No, we're going to Yeah.
If you're simply just dieting, you shouldn't be experiencing these things. Yes, when it's comp prep, like me, I feel like an alien today. But I'm also like, the worse I feel, the better I look. I know that when you get to a low body fat, you do need to be thick skin thin.
But that's as well, that saying, because I've had a client say that to me, that saying is not relevant to Gen Pop clients.
Yes.
And I think that's something that's really important to say. Myself,
you guys shouldn't be feeling like absolute shit every day in your diet. Definitely not. And if you are, like, you need to be telling your coach these things.
Exactly. And it's like the sport that we have chosen to be a part of is an extreme sport. And I think that's something that people do need to realize. If Tabby is your coach and you see the work she does, she's a fucking hard worker. I'm not gonna be like, I'm a hard worker, but that's just blowing smoke up my own ass. But it's like,
Use the left lane to take the exit onto Blackburn Road.
up!
We get it.
Left lane. I know about that. But yes, use her as motivation.
Wrap this up
Use
because I
her.
need mate.
Take the exit, then turn right onto Blackburn Road towards
But
Clayton
don't
North.
replicate what she's doing.
Don't
because she's a
don't do what I'm doing because I want to kill myself right
She
now.
is a great coach. She's a great hard worker. Be
At
a
the
hard
traffic
worker,
lights,
but within reason.
use the right two
All right,
lanes to turn
bye.
on.
Literally a Sunday and I just got an order from Bombshell. I ordered this last week. Usually Bombshell takes ages because it's from America. But it just came. It's so exciting. Anyways, I love their stuff. It is more expensive than every other activewear brand, but I do swear by it. And I tell everyone, I'm like, you'll buy like a pair of their leggings and you honestly will not go back. So this is I wear an extra small in tops and bottoms, but it is very fitting. And I'm loving like browns at the moment. I'm just like loving this color. So I got this set and whoop, I'll show you the other set that I got as well. I am actually obsessed with the back of this. Look. That is so hot. And I realized what I got was not a set, it was this top. And oh my god, my heart rate's down, like dropping. Okay. And this top, which the back looks sick, so I'm gonna put that on as well, but I feel like I should have not put this on. I am like, this is why I spend so much money on this brand, because everything I've put on I love. So I wear an extra small and everything, but look at the back. Oh my god. This is a vibe. I was really tired before this. So it's 3 o'clock now. Well, yeah, 2:55. I just had a consult. I was gonna have a nap, but I'm like, no, get the consult done, do some work, and now I'm going to eat. So I'll show you what I am having. This is my second meal of today. This is my second meal of the day. It's 3 o'clock. So it's just 50 grams of cauliflower, 50 grams of broccoli with 100 grams of chicken breast. So again, no carbohydrates in this meal. So it is 4:30 now. I'm just having a quick snack. So 3 rice cakes with 20 grams of peanut butter. So 20 grams of rice cakes, 20 grams of peanut butter with obviously a lot of salt. Actually almost forgot to film this meal because I'm so hungry. So it is 6 o'clock now. I'm having 100 grams of pumpkin, 100 grams of extra lean mince, and 100 grams of beans, and I just put it in the air fryer. I'm about to go back to the gym today. I know it's supposed to be a rest day, but I've only done 11,000 steps. I have to do 14, and I can't really be bothered walking outside, so I'm just going to go back to the gym. I'll probably walk for half an hour, and then I might do a few glute exercises, just some hip thrusts, just to get my glutes firing. But yeah, 6 p.m. now. I'll eat this meal. No carbs in this meal either, but it's fine. I've been really, really tired today, but the worse we feel, the better we look, right? Anyways, I'll get back to you guys soon. I was literally just lying here. I'm half a meter away from the boxing bag, so I'm just punching it. I'm like, I'm stretching. Anyways, I walked for 40 minutes on the treadmill, and I was gonna do some glutes, but I'm way too tired. I'm literally just lying here. She's actually dead. Oh my god, look how vascular I look. Oh man. That is crazy. Sometimes I'm like, I can't believe that's me. I love that. Anyways, I just did, oh my god, I look like a mess. I just did 20 minutes in the sauna just to get rid of, well, it also obviously helps with cardiovascular endurance, helps decrease cortisol levels, so it helps me de-stress, get rid of my water weight, just so I can get a better indication of how I'm looking. So I always say to people, like, saunas aren't going to make you burn body fat necessarily, but when you're already at a low body fat, and like me, I don't have much body fat on me, and I go in the sauna and I get rid of my water weight, it gives me a better indication of how I will look on show day when I'm obviously flat, depleted, I don't have anything in me. So that's the reason I go in saunas. So I'll go like 2-3 times a week, or just when I'm feeling stressed and I need something to do. It does also help with like the meditation aspects, because you're kind of in there, and it is quite difficult mentally for me to sit in the hot, but yes. Okay, so now I'm having dinner. It is 9 o'clock, so I'm having 150 grams of pumpkin with 100 grams of beans and 100 grams of chicken breast. Again, no seasonings. I do add a little bit of salt and sometimes chicken salt, but that is as far as it goes with experimenting with my food. I just chuck it in the air fryer, and then I'll still have some yogurt and strawberries after this. So this is my final meal. I'm just about to head to bed. So it's 125 grams of strawberries with 1 Yopo yogurt. So I have the mango one because I'm vibing it at the moment. But that is a full day of eating. This is obviously a little bit of carbs with the strawberries. But yes. Okay, I'm just going to wrap this video up. I'm feeling so much better. It's the next day. I ended up crashing last night, so I didn't really want to talk too much. This morning I woke up even lighter. So I was 55.9, and I don't know what's happened with my body this week. I've just been so much less stressed, and obviously stress brings up your cortisol levels. It's going to make you retain a lot of water, and this week I haven't looked watery. I haven't been stressed at all, and I think that's why I've seen such a big drop on the scales. At the start of last week I was literally 58.7 on last Monday, and now I'm 55.9. So it goes to show like how much of a difference stress can make on your body, just physically. Mentally, I've woken up feeling good this morning, so I'm going to see how the day goes. But I have legs today. I'm going to see Scott this morning. I'm picking up my other bikini, which is exciting. And then I am going to do cardio tonight. So you'll probably get my updates from Scott in my next video. But thank you for coming along for this depletion video. It's not very exciting, but if you do have any specific questions, as always, you guys know you can just email me, comment them down below, or send me a message on Instagram, which is @TabbyKnight, but the night has 2 T's. I'm currently shadow banned, so you do have to look up my full name. But yes, also I'm reading this book at the moment, Relentless. If you haven't read it, you should definitely read it. I'm almost done. This is a very good book. I sometimes struggle to get into books. This one I'm like addicted to. I can't put it down once it started. But yes, obviously not feeling ideal. Just so you guys know, this, if you're not competing, you shouldn't really be feeling this, you shouldn't be feeling this way at all in a dieting phase. Yes, you're going to experience some form of uncomfortability in regards to hunger, tiredness and fatigue and lack of performance in the gym, but it shouldn't be to the extent which obviously we are feeling it. I'm a little bit used to it now. I kind of think I choose to put myself through this, so I've got to brighten up. But we are under 3 weeks out now, so it is going to get to that itchy point too. Thank you all so much for supporting me as well. I do appreciate it, and I do notice it too, so I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next vlog.